It says that we have a lot of really good players, no question about that. It also says that Sabrina's not, uh, our only player that can play. It also says a lot about Sabrina in that she finds other ways to get it done. So I think it was positive all the way around to have that happen against a pretty good team.
Going down to some old
Yeah.
stomping grounds for yourself, right? So
Yeah.
do you get a chance to reconnect with anybody? Or?
Yeah, I was there. I left there in 2000, so it's been a long time ago. But yeah, my first head job as a Division One coach. I love St. Mary's. I love my 3 years there. We built something really special as well. But I've liked my journey since. But I always like going back down there. It's a fun gym to play in. It's also a homecoming for Mark Campbell because he was on the men's staff there for many years. In fact, he's the one that recruited Matthew Dellavedova and Patty Mills and that group. So so this is special for both of us, but it's most special for Sabrina because it's right in her backyard. So that was one of the major reasons we went down.
A little bit easier than going to Alaska for Ricky.
Yeah. In pretty much every way, I think this is going to be a little bit more fun. It's always tough to be on the road during Thanksgiving, but at least we'll be with some family down there, Sabrina's family. And, I think as a college basketball player, you just learn that Thanksgivings you're going to be on the road somewhere.
When you do when you do on the road to places like Alaska, or just in general, I remember you talking about that road trip. In hindsight, people got sick. Like it's tough to battle that kind of stuff. So when you do have these West Coast trips where it is like closer to home, is that still a problem, or is that variable get eliminated?
Oh, I don't think they got sick because it was Alaska. I think they had something already inside of them. But I think anytime you're on the road, there are circumstances sometimes out of your control that happen, and you just have to deal with it. I've always felt that road games early in the season are actually very good for you. I think they're good for a team. They make you bond, and you got to stick together, and because usually you're the only ones cheering for you. So.
And then at this point in the season, too, you guys have obviously you've handled every game probably, I would imagine, the way you expected, if not better, at this point so far. I mean, what are you even picking apart? I know you're not peaked yet, but what are you working on?
Well, I think we played very well offensively. I think we're in mid-season form offensively. We've got to continue to get better defensively. Our numbers aren't bad, but we've just got to be able to trust our man-to-man defense and take away great players. Dillard the other day had 32 on us. Well, she's a great player. She's a pro, but we can't allow that to happen. So there's areas we're still working on. But so far, I love how we've been aggressive. We've taken 107 free throws, or 109 on the season. Our field goal percentage is great. We're taking care of the ball relatively well. So, no, I think offensively we're doing a lot of really good things.
Is it difficult to challenge your team in practice when things are going so well?
We're going to get after them today. I'll tell you that. We're gonna get better defensively today. There's no question. Not in a bad way, but I mean, we've got to focus on it, and that's got to be important to us. I think sometimes and again, I don't want to minimize our defense too much. I think we're okay there. We just got to get better because I think it comes so easy for us offensively that sometimes we feel like it's going to be the same at the defensive end, and it's not. So we've got to just continue to get better. That's the main thing.
What stands out about the two teams you're facing this weekend?
That they're different. UC Riverside, I love their coach. He's like a mad genius. They do unique things that you just don't see any other team do. So the way they run their motion offense is different, and it's something we won't see the rest of the year. So we've got to adjust to it. I think it's a good test for us. St. Mary's is just a great program. They have a veteran team. They're tough. They're physical. They know how to win. So that'll be a test as well. I think it's actually going to be a really good tournament, and it's down in the Bay Area. I'm hoping for good air quality, and certainly it'll make us better.
Has Sabrina's family been impacted at all by the situation?
No, because they're mainly in the Bay Area itself. But I think everybody's impacted with the smoke and the air quality. But no, I don't think it affected like any of their homes or anything. But when you're in that, and we've been near fires ourselves, sure, it impacts you in lots of different ways, or people that maybe lost a home. So that's never easy. But hopefully they get some rain. I understand there might be rain in the forecast in the next day or so, and that might help a little bit.
talking about all these different styles of teams and all these different road trips, just how helpful is that down the road when you get near March and have to play all these different types of teams?
Oh, it's vital. I think you want to be exposed to everything that you might be exposed to in an NCAA tournament setting. So that's why you try to pick different styles to play against. I love playing Riverside. We play a lot. John is a friend of mine, and I respect, how he coaches and how his teams play. So yeah, it's they test you. They test you. No question about it. And St. Mary's, when I was at Gonzaga, they were our rival. That was the team that I always looked at and said, okay, this is the team we got to beat. And because he does such a good job. And his team will be ready. They'll be fired up. This will be a big game for them.
It was announced that Ruthie and Sabrina were both named the early season watch list for National Player of the Year. What kind of a luxury is that to have both of them on the same roster, going to National Player of the Year?
Yeah, having both of them on that list is quite a luxury. You're exactly right. Makes coaching a lot easier when you have great players, and those two are certainly great players. Not our only great players, but they've earned that recognition, and I think they're both really good candidates to win it at some point. But it doesn't help us win the game on Friday.
Trying to do anything as a team for Thanksgiving at all besides play?
We'll practice on Thanksgiving, and we're going to have a great dinner together. It'll be fun.
Turkey or ham?
Because in essence, they are with family. Wait, what's that?
Turkey or ham?
Oh, are you calling me one of those? No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, does it look like I'm all that discerning? I'd take both. No, I'm a turkey guy. Turkey gravy, regular stuffing. My wife is Lebanese, and in their family, they make rice dressing with cinnamon and lamb. It's very, very good, but they always make me a little bit just for me. I like the bread dressing. Yeah. All right, you guys. Hey,
Appreciate it.
I hope you all have a great Thanksgiving.
Yeah, you too.